I'm going to head down to the trading floor and speak with leaders from ConExpo that are headlining the upcoming event in Las Vegas. The event focuses on those in skilled trades, as does Florida-based Wrench Group, which says it's seeing more attention from younger generations like Gen Z. I spoke about this with CMO Meghann McNally at this year's ICR conference. Take a listen.
So at Wrench Group, we really celebrate the trades because what we see is there's huge career growth and potential and also earning potential for people in the trades. When I was coming of age, college was what you did. You went to college. What we're seeing now are people are exiting college with incredible college debt, and they're going into jobs that aren't even covering what they have to pay in rent, let alone college loans. So what we're seeing is this shift, especially among younger generations, to pay attention to the trades. And so at Wrench Group, and our locations, so again, Cool Today, Cool Ray in Atlanta, Baker Brothers in Dallas, we're focusing on bringing the trades to younger generations. And what that looks like is we provide training programs. We help electricians and plumbers, HVAC repair, people who are interested in the trades. We put them through training, we put them through classes, provide them all the things that they need to then come out a fully licensed electrician or a fully licensed plumber, and within a year, they could be making six figures.
It seems like home repair services is something that can't necessarily be automated. So do you think that consumers appreciate a human touch and the human element, in the services that you're providing?
Of course. One of the things as CMO that I talk to my team and then our locations about is people who are looking to have their water heater fixed are consumers just like we are when we look for a new pair of shoes or that new lip gloss or a new jacket for my kid during the winter. I want that same experience. What we add to that is that in-home experience. And so we have thousands of electricians and plumbers and HVAC repair people entering homes every single day. At Wrench Group, we service over 3 million consumers a year, and we're going into their homes, one of the most, private and intimate spaces for people. And so for that, our technicians are engaged in customer service. We want to make sure that they provide a clean, professional experience. And so what we're seeing is people want to be more hands-on. We can leverage AI and automation for other things. How do we improve the call center experience? How do we help someone with their booking experience? So again, I can throw a pair of new shoes in my cart instantaneously. Can we provide a booking experience for someone who needs their water heater fixed, just like I can for a pair of new shoes? The technician then, looking for that personal experience, can go into the home and engage with that homeowner.
What has growth looked like since you've launched?
So Wrench Group started in 2015. A group of 4 like-minded owners who owned local home services companies. So again, think about your local plumber, your local electrician. Those gentlemen, they formed and they created Wrench Group. Then, until now, we were growing roughly, double digits every single year. And what that looked like is providing a superior experience to our customers. Reviews, customer engagement, top-notch experience was always number one. So we've double-digit growth every single year. Since then, now being 2026, we are private equity owned. So we started off, Wrench Group was formed, we were private equity owned. And that was InvestCore. In 2019, we changed and we were sold and we went to Leonard Green Partners. And then at the end of 2022, we added a couple other private equity partners. So we have Leonard Green, TSG, and Oak Hill, who are our private equity owners. And the reason why is they see, along with other private equity, companies in the space, what we're seeing in home services is repair and replacement work is recession resistant. It was COVID resistant. We had some of the best years after COVID because homeowners were in their home using what they need. What we're seeing is even with consumer confidence, as things ebb and flow, if someone needs their pipes fixed, if their AC is not working, they are going to have that work done. They are not going to wait. Sometimes they'll delay an installation, right? A $10,000, $20,000 installation, but they're going to need a plumber or an HVAC repair person to come into their home and fix it. So we're very bullish on the continued growth.
How do you manage scaling and growing at that rate with also maintaining exceptional customer service?
Great question. What we look at Wrench Group is making sure that local execution and boots on the ground is managed with the utmost customer experience in mind. So what we talk about is we're really good at the last mile. We can improve and optimize the things that we do at scale. So we look for things that every location is doing, training, best practices. Are there things that now, because we're over 20 companies, that we can share and do? Are there things from a marketing standpoint that everyone is doing that we can negotiate better pricing, better go-to-market approach? Technology, are there technology and tools that if 20 companies are doing it within us versus just one, we can get scale, learnings, and information, and then focus our local operations on customer experience. So are they getting the best quality on the phone? We don't centralize call centers. Someone is calling and they're talking to someone in Orlando or in Atlanta, and they are talking to that person there. They know the market, they understand the experience. They're working with dispatch. So they're looking at sending the plumber who is in their backyard. And so making sure that our locations are focused and accountable to that local execution and customer experience. And then we corporately are looking for areas where we can remove redundancy or efficiency because we have the scale to do so.